It's indeed fun to watch all the currently airing BL series, but it's even more fun when you can share your favorite moments about a particular show and also my thoughts about all of these BL series. In this video, I will be listing down all of the current BL series that I watch and also some bonus series that's kinda debatable whether it's a BL or not. If you would like to share your own watch list of BL series, feel free to comment down below. Before that, some of these BL series might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas while also surfing the web safely and anonymously. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on my watch list, Bed Friend. To be honest, I'm not really a fan on how this series is being directed. The first few scenes gave us already a lot of flashbacks, which is kinda confusing for me since the main characters were not that quite established yet individually. There were also some errors in the editing, but that part isn't that big deal for me. My favorite part of this series is the chemistry of the main characters. Aside from them being good looking, I think the two of them are really fit for their roles in the series. For their acting performances, there were times when I felt that I wanted more from their facial expressions, but those were only for the heavy drama scenes. It's also great to see that this series is not only for its NC scenes but also to spread awareness to always use a protection when making love. With the remaining episodes, I hope that the family problems that were established in the previous episodes will be solved in a much more realistic approach. Overall, Bed Friend is still a watchable series for me, but I have to say that it could have been better. Bed Friend can be watched on YouTube and njykhdyjh for the uncut version. Number 2 on my watch list, A Boss and a Babe. It's one of my current favorites right now, not because it's a perfect series but because it could make me laugh. I certainly love the characters of Force book in this series, and like with their previous project, if I would have to nitpick on this series, probably on how they look like exactly at the same age. Aside from that reason, I don't have anything to dislike as of now. I also think that XylonAkauMSTS is now more progressive when it comes to delivering the message of these BLs, which was seen in episode 2. Book really fits his characters in this series, being so much talkative and smiles all the time. I didn't think that it was forced because it felt so much natural. On the other hand, Force looks so stunning as the owner of a gaming company. Although he fits for the character of Gun, I think he could also do a great job in portraying a bad boy role. Overall, A Boss and a Babe serves as my current happy pill, and I hope it gets even better. A Boss and a Babe can be watched on XylonAkauMSTS' YouTube channel. Number 3 on my watch list, End of the World with You. There's still an episode left for this series, but I absolutely love how the story goes. Of course, I didn't like what Ritsu had done to Masumi when they were still in university, but it's a series that you would want to know how the two will end up in the finale episode. The meteorite that will soon wipe out the entire human race is still present in the story, but with the later episodes, the series is turning more like a fantasy with Yuma's unknown capabilities. If I were Masumi, I would never forgive Ritsu for what he had done in the past that caused a lot of trauma to his character. That's a possible scenario if this is a common drama series, but since we got a different plot, anything is possible for their love story. I'd hope that I would like the ending of the series, but overall, it has a great story and it didn't lost its plot. End of the World with You can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 4 on my watch list, A Shoulder to Cry On. It's the first Korean BL on our list, and I'm quite happy that this series did not disappoint for its first 2 episodes. In fact, I'm beginning to fall in love with the pairing of the 2 main characters, and their funny scenes were really hilarious that made me laugh so hard. It's given that Taehyun and Daeyeol would intrigue me with their story, but Min Jung also caught my attention with his mysterious and cold character. I actually want him to be in a love triangle between our main couple because that would really spark their chemistry even more and their story would become even more interesting. So far, I'm intrigued with Taehyun's past with his family and how the two would develop their feelings for each other. Not only that, I also appreciate that A Shoulder to Cry On has a runtime of 30 minutes per episode, although it only has 7 episodes. I'm hoping that this series would be even better in the later parts of the story. A Shoulder to Cry On can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 5 on my watch list, Our Dating Sim. I haven't caught up with the recent episodes of this series, but the first 2 episodes were indeed interesting. Upon watching it, I could already see some cliches on its story, but I'm still intrigued on what will happen to the both of them. I haven't seen them with that much physical interaction with one another, but their chemistry is on fire. I love the pacing of the story as of now, and I hope that the future episodes will give them a lot of romantic scenes with a proper development. I'm just kinda disappointed with its runtime of 15 minutes because this could have been a better series if it has the same runtime per episode with that of A Shoulder to Cry On. Overall, this series is on the right track to become my favorite Korean BL for this month. Our Dating Sim can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 6 on my watch list, Jacko Frost. When I first watched this BL, I never had any idea what's going to happen to the main characters since I never read its synopsis. It turned out that this BL is all about a couple who fell out of love who got a second chance on their relationship because of some accident. At first, I was confused what's happening between the two main characters and why they had to break up all of a sudden in the first episode. But the further episodes explain everything that had happened with so much details from their past. This series is a pure love story and I love it for being so simple yet complicated at the same time. It made me realize that a relationship isn't all about the love between the couple but also the trust they have for each other. There's still 1 episode left and I'm truly devastated to wait for 2 weeks just to know what would be their ending. I just hope that the wait would be worth it. Jacko Frost can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 7 on my watch list, Midnight Museum. Just a disclaimer before I begin. Midnight Museum isn't advertised as a BL, but I just want to share my thoughts about it since it's also one of the shows I'm currently watching. The moment I saw the first episode, I almost thought that this was a BL, although it wasn't also denied as well. The chemistry between Katha and Dome is overflowing, but I have to restrain myself because it isn't clear what's their relationship between each other. The series has a lot of mysterious characters around it, so I'm pretty sure that you would also get hooked once you watch it. I'm loving the idea of putting different side characters every episode because it adds a twist on its story. I hope that this series would continue to be interesting until the finale episode. Midnight Museum can be watched on GMMTV's YouTube channel. Since some of the BLs listed on this list will end sometime around March, I might add other BL shows such as Chains of Heart, All the Liquors, Future, and many other series on my watch list. What's your current watch list of BL series for March? Thank you for watching. That's it and see you on the next one.